Hi, I'm JGardner, and this is my personal creative project. I chose to do an artistic thing, and I drew a picture of myself and then used words to describe who I am. So I started with just looking at a picture of myself, and I just drew a picture of myself to begin with. So here is my starting drawing. And then this is my final, I think it's called typography. So here's my final drawing, my final project. I chose this because I am not an artist, and you can ask any of my students anytime that I try to draw a picture, they always laugh at me. I don't like to draw, I don't want to draw. Most of the time I do everything I can not to draw, and I will ask students to come up onto the board and draw something for me so that I don't have to. So I thought that that would probably be something that would be out of my box. And what I like is that this project focuses on me, since I used, instead of just sticking with just the drawing, I took it to the typography and just added in words that described who I am and who I see myself as being. This is actually a hard assignment for me. Most of the time, if I'm given something creative, I'd rather do something scrapbook-like. It's a lot easier to cut pictures out of magazines or get print pictures and just scrapbook something. But the funny thing is that this idea actually came to me in the middle of the night. I would just woke up in the middle of the night and I thought, oh, I should do a self-portrait of myself. So that's where I started with the self-portrait, and then I went ahead and added the typography part to it. What that really told me was that I must have been pretty worried about it if I was thinking about it in my sleep. At the beginning, I was pretty stressed about it, pretty worried about it, because, again, I don't like to think outside my box. I like to just do a little scrapbook creative thing, and that's easy for me. As I was doing it, I actually kind of felt better about the whole thing. I was pretty calm about it. I did probably draw it maybe somewhere close to 10 times before I finally was like, okay, this is good enough. And then also, like, at the end, I felt pretty relieved, and I was actually pretty proud of what I came up with, because I didn't think that I could draw something that might actually look like me. I wish I could say that my analytical side did not come out, but as I started and restarted and redrew and threw papers away, obviously my analytical side came out. But I do think that a little bit of my creative intelligence came out as well. It may not be something that has never been done, but it's definitely something that I've never done and something that represents who I am. I'm sure that someone in my lifetime has asked me to draw a picture of myself, and so I probably have done it, but the last time I took an art class was 7th grade, and only because I had to. So where I think that this is unique is just in the fact that it's personal, and it's about me, and all the words that I use describe who I am, and that there's nobody that can be me or represent me better than me. I think that my project shows growth in elaboration and in risk-taking. I definitely was not comfortable with what I was choosing to do in the end, but in the end, I think that by adding the personal parts and making it something about me helped me to elaborate on who I am and learn even just a little bit of things that maybe I don't think about myself often enough that I probably should. But in the end, I was proud of what I came up with. Thank you.